Okay, so it is started, I think. It started. And you have got a scribble already, so I'll have to catch up.
Oh yeah, I had some time to scribble.
Yeah. You have a head start. All right. Um, Let me do a scribble also. Da-da-da. Let's just, I don't know, like something like 10 minutes, I think is enough. What do you say?
Yeah, that's a good.
Okay, so I'm gonna, I'll put mine here so you can screen cap it.
Uh, you're, you're gonna put yours where?
Well, I put it full screen.
Okay, yeah. So we print screen it.
Yeah, you print screen mine and I'll print screen yours. So,
Okay, is that good from my end?
yeah, do you see it?
Yes. So I'm gonna print screen.
All right. Let me know when you're done.
I'm done. I think.
Okay, then put yours like right up in the center for me.
Okay.
Oh, he's already up. Pretty good. All right, give me a sec. So I'll snip this. All right.
Use that.
All right.
Tool as-
Yeah, I've got it. Perfect. Okay, so let's go.
Okay.
You know what? It's been a while since I done this properly.
Yeah, me too. Especially on a drawing monitor.
Yeah, you're still new to the monitor, huh?
Uh, yeah, yeah. I'm still new to it.
Well, this is a good way to warm up as any, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I'm really happy to be doing this now because it's helping me get used to it and all that.
Well, okay. That's a note for next time we do this. We have to like mute the Windows alert sound,
Oh yeah.
but that's okay. We're that's part of the things we're learning as we go, right? Like what kind of things are to watch out for, make it more good, more gooder, as an old friend of mine used to say.
Could use a red color.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Oh, oops. Oh yeah, erasing doesn't really work on this.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to erase anyways, right?
Yeah. Right. Happy accident.
Yeah. Oops. I'm really considering at one point to at least for some of these sessions to like unbind the undo key.
Wow. Yeah, that's not easy.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I saw a tweet today that if you hold down the E button on the keyboard, then it kind of temporarily switches to the eraser tool. And then as soon as you let go, it goes back to whatever tool you had normally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is,
Oh,
you knew that?
Oh, it temporarily does that.
Yeah,
See?
yeah. See, it's pretty useful.
Yeah, that's useful. Okay. Yeah, I used to always press EB.
Yeah, so that's like
E.
that's like a few hundred clicks saved per day.
Yeah, those microseconds, we can use them for something else.
Yeah, it adds up. It adds up.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Is there a time limit? Should we stop sometime or we continue?
No, let's say like I don't know, 8 more minutes. How do you say?
Yeah, cool.
So it's 8:22 now. Let's do this until 8:30.
Okay. Perfect.
I just wanna see what you're doing. Aha, cool.
Yeah, I found that I started with this. I made him like a guy with a helmet, so I put him on a bike.
Nice.
Hmm.
Very very fun looking.
Yeah, it's like a slightly weird. It's like that bike is not originally made for him, right? It's like too small.
You see, he GTO'd his borrowed his son's bike or something, and is reliving his childhood dreams.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool character you got there.
Thanks.
It's Victorian queen something, right? With the thing around her neck.
Yeah, I'm thinking of some kind of like Amadella type, like a bit alien, but also a bit different cultures bashed together, like a bit Victorian with the neck. What's that thing? Like a millstone collar, I think it's called,
Oh, yeah.
and bit of this like Mongolian nobles headdress, which is also always super huge and elaborate. You know the design of Queen Amidala from episode one, like the prequel trilogy
The from the show, the
from Star Wars, starting from episode one, two, three.
oh yeah, vaguely because I don't really. I mean, I watched Star Wars, but I didn't really get into Star Wars personally. So I don't.
Oh yeah, I mean those movies are
But yeah,
they're a bit questionable, but the designs in there are really something like quite interesting.
no, it's not because because the like
Uh,
it's about when those movies came out, it was previous generation or something. So and I wasn't exposed to those movies until I.
oh man, my Photoshop is lagging really bad.
Oh, let's hope the storm passes. It's like plain turbo.
Yeah, now everything is super laggy. Yeah, I was never a big fan of those movies, but I always had I really loved the art books because they had really nice designs in them.
Oh yeah, definitely. I
Especially,
also wouldn't mind the idea of like the Jedi, the Lords and all that, but and the way they use the Force and all that, the way it was done, and that like creating a universe like that is very something I would always like, but I prefer fantasy personally. Probably why I didn't really get into it.
yeah, right.
But sci-fi and fantasy are ultimately the same thing. If you
Yeah,
think about
I feel like
why they
Star Wars is really pretty much fantasy with a really thin veneer of sci-fi on top.
exactly.
Now, something like Minority Report, or yeah, that's more sci-fi. Like I think proper sci-fi.
What's it called?
Minority Report.
I don't know it. What is that?
You haven't seen it? It's a pretty well-known sci-fi novel. It was adapted to a film.
Oh, okay.
It's really interesting. It's written by this guy, Philip K. Dix. He writes things that are kind of very mind bendy.
Hmm.
There are sci-fi things that are kind of just like a more logical extension of what's already happening,
Yeah,
and maybe they try to impress you with the technology or so things like that. But Philip K. Dick really plays with what happens to human psychology and society and stuff when technology becomes very different. And it's
yeah,
usually a little bit like ethereal, a little bit creepy often. Sometimes it's
yeah.
about like this like universal surveillance or questions about who you are, what can you believe, and that kind of thing. And Minority Report is one of those like really good examples of those. It's really nice. I recommend it if you haven't seen it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll try to watch it online. Definitely.
Yeah.
I like watching
Okay, I
mind
think
bend.
that is time.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. That's my ramen head. What have you got?
I don't know. I was trying to get into details, but I kind of got lost. But
Yeah.
it's okay.
Oh, it's good. It's a nice warm up. We're supposed to loosen up with this.
Yeah. yeah, when I look at it, it makes me think like of a guy who's trying to vacuum his house. So yeah,
Oh, so he designed a motorcycle vacuum cleaner.
so he would do it like quickly. Yeah, that's a lazy inventor.
That's
And
great. Lazy inventor with the heart of a 5-year-old. And a huge house, probably, unless it goes really slowly.
yeah, probably a huge house with no corners, so he could just
L- Long
like
corridors and
a
all,
dome.
yeah, all carpet. Oh, like a dome, so you can just go in circles forever.
Yeah, like in NASCAR, like.
Yeah, yeah.
um, Uh,
Okay,
so should we do more rounds or
uh,
no?
we can do one more ram head if you want. Maybe we can make this one like topic, like no.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, what do you feel like?
What do I feel like?
Yeah,
Uh, uh, we could. I don't know. We could choose a theme.
yeah.
Uh, well,
Like a subject, like mechanical or architectural or
hmm,
animal or fruit.
yeah, we could like make it. Let's, since we're trying a theme now, for some could keep it vague. Choose like nature and
Ah,
urban as two extremes.
yeah, okay. That sounds
Uh,
good.
yeah, and play between them or something.
All right, so nature or urban?
Or maybe like when I say nature or urban, like we could create a character that's full nature, or create a character that's like fully urban, like I don't know, or like whatever we want. It could be a landscape,
All right.
uh, or something in between.
Yeah, so that's the keywords. Just the keywords is nature and urban, and then we can do whatever we want from the
Yeah,
the
like
sketch.
nature and city or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, also, I just want to say hi to Rick.
Oh,
His comment. He left a comment on Facebook.
oh,
Hey,
cool.
yeah, he's hey Rick, thanks for stopping by. He's one of my favorite artists, and if you don't know him, you should. I really recommend checking him out. He's got some really fantastic stuff. Like, um,
Cool.
I don't. Is there a way to include links and stuff in here?
Hmm.
Oh, I'll put something real quick in the chat.
On Discord, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it in Discord and the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I gotta be on Facebook to see that, right?
Oh no, I'll put in Discord so you got it, and in the stream chat so that people who are watching gets it, right?
Thank you.
No problem. Give me a sec. All right, here's one. Oh, I don't have my.
Oh wow. Okay.
It is really cool to have like your favorite artist on your Facebook. You know, it's super nice thing to have. How do I send this stuff? I'm a little bit lost. All right, I guess I'll just show it here. It's rickberrystudio.com. Yeah, so if anyone's watching this, they can go and check him out. Okay, so scribble number 2, and the topic is urban slash nature, right?
Yeah, if you want, we could like make it like one of us picks a word and the other one picks something
Yeah,
opposite,
sure,
so that
sure.
there's
Sure thing.
like I picked nature, you can pick something other than city if you want. I don't know.
Ah, all right, no problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So now we have to exchange the scribble.
Yep, I'm still scribbling, but okay, I just got done. So yeah, you can take my scribble.
Okay. So now I'm putting it on the screen. on a print screen. One second, check if I got it. Yeah, I got it.
All right, then it's my turn.
Yeah. Let me zoom in a bit.
All right, thank you. All right, can you move the mouse for me?
Oh, sorry.
Thanks. Ta-da. Okay. Wow. Okay, you got a real. So you want nature, right?
Yeah, it's
Think,
nature or another keyword.
all right. If you get nature, then I'm gonna do urban, even though that's not my strong suit. But hey, this is what it's all about, right?
Oh,
Experimenting.
yeah, sure. Uh,
Hmm. Urban, you say, eh? Da, 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 da. I think I can make this work. By the way, we are allowed to do like do-overs. I think
yeah,
so.
sure.
So like if you do one sketch and you decide, okay, I want to experiment with something else, then you can like restart and do a different sketch using the same inspiration.
Yeah, why not? I think the more we have freedom now, the better. It's getting us to draw more, right?
Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah, this is a real out of the comfort zone one for me, since
Oh,
if if,
yeah.
if you have to name if I have to name the topics I've done the least in my life, and
Safety stuff, right?
urban things is probably on the top of the list.
Mm. Well, if you want, we could
Oh
next
no, no,
time.
it's fine. I'm not complaining. It's
No, I would
I
like, because I also would like.
I like rarely get a chance to draw something like this, so it's a good chance to try something new. And what's the worst thing that could happen, right?
You'll get something not that urban.
Yeah, right.
Oh, no. Uh,
What's up?
I was just, I saw a bug, a good, cool looking bug, and that's nature. Yeah, nature is easier because,
Hmm.
uh, like, especially if you're looking into scribbles, probably easier to see nature than a city. Right?
Yeah, I think that is the case for me. But I guess it depends on the person, right? Who's looking. If
Mm.
somebody is really into
Yeah,
mechs and sci-fi stuff, they probably see robots everywhere.
yeah, but like maybe if we did the rectangle game, the Lego bot thing, then we would probably find more like city looking elements that will probably inspire
Yeah,
us.
yeah, maybe true. Although I've tried playing one version of that game where I make purposely things that are blocky. I try to start with close to a cube as I can, and then I try to make an animal out of it. And you can do that. It is kind of fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
you mentioned.
maybe I just give like a small overview to anyone who's watching and they're confused what what we're doing, right?
Yeah, sure.
So what we're doing is there's a lot of different versions of this game. I didn't invent it, but I really like playing with it and developing it, and Ed too. And we're calling it Ramen Heads, and it's a drawing game where you just start with a scribble, and then you look at it like if you're a child looking at the clouds, and then you just see what you see in there, and then you try to draw what you see, and that's basically it. It's pretty simple. And sometimes it's like no topic. You can, if you see a face, you can draw that. If you see a samurai, if you see a fish, it's all good. And then sometimes we can artificially impose a topic and say, okay, you can only draw things. In this case, I'm trying to make something urban out of Ed's scribble, and he's trying to make something natural out of mine. Actually, I'm gonna check in on Ed. What he's got. All right, he's going for bug.
Yeah,
Mm,
bug. I'm a bit confused. That's gonna be a weird bug, but
yeah, sure.
I hope it looks like a bug in the end.
Yeah, I'm okay with weird. I think it's it's not boring.
But but maybe we should like make it that now, if you want, you could add some of the nature elements. We have two keywords, and I could make it like more like a
Mechan like urban
mechanic.
bug, a bug car or something. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'm up for that. I love the idea. So we can make each one now both nature and
yeah.
um. Oh yeah, let's do it. Why not? And also, this game is just it's not really there's no hard rules. It's just about loosening up your creativity and your muscles, hand-eye coordination and stuff. So you can add new lines on top of the sketch. You don't have to follow it slavishly, strictly. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Fine.
Yeah, you can add stuff basically. Oops.
Uh,
And at some point, you can just turn off if you want the line art underneath and just draw whatever you want.
oh yeah, I just did that
Yeah, I mean
because
that's funny. We just did it at the same time. Yeah,
yeah, because now you have the foundation, you don't need it anymore, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically, it's just a trick. You get rid of the a white canvas, so you have something to go on. A white canvas is sometimes um, just a idea stopper, right?
Yeah, it doesn't trigger anything in your head.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. So that's this tree. I'm not like this tree. Do something else with it. It's a little bit of a cop out, but whatever. Maybe it's a like a living building.
But yeah, or like yeah, like some. Oh, like this is futuristic, like a building that's
Yeah, maybe buildings are life forms. Like they have each their personality and stuff. Like their AI or whatever.
or kind of like if it were fantasy, they'd be like huge golems.
Yeah, they're like building apartment golems, apartment elementals.
Yeah, that's a funny idea.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and some of them get along and they chat and stuff, and some of them really don't. Like I think this one is an old man. He's a little bit skeptical of the this like hip young building, like this non-Euclidean geometrical thing that calls itself a building over to the side. And he's like, "What is this? What is this? Are those doors? What is that?"
Yeah, complaining like an old man.
Yeah, he's like a fence. He's kind of a king, but he doesn't have a crown on his top of his head. He has a fence and a lawn that nobody can get on top of. It's like off limits.
Yeah, that's like the lounge.
Get off my lawn. Um, is hmm. That's great. See, if I didn't try to draw a urban thing, which I'm not comfortable with, I would never have found this silly
Mm.
idea.
Yeah, now I'm trying to figure out a way to turn my bug into a mechanical bug. So I'm just gonna drive some screws into it.
Ouch.
No, it's mechanical, so gonna like it. It's gonna keep him together.
Yeah. The elevator shaft or something.
The cool thing about creativity is it doesn't hurt when you're when you
Sorry?
modify your creation.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I mean, it doesn't when you're modifying your creation in your mind doesn't hurt it.
Oh,
Fortunately.
yeah. Usually not. As long as you're not too attached to whatever it is.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sometimes if you like are really into it and then later you have to change it, it could hurt a little bit. It could hurt
That's
you, but not the idea. I don't think the idea cares.
true. Yeah.
Mm, okay, so I'm thinking now this is really really big like mega building and is composed of tons of little buildings or littler buildings, and that's
I wonder why I'm seeing your screen upside down.
yeah, because I have I guess it doesn't show you the flipped version. How about what does it look like now? What does it look like now to you? Is it right side up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now it
Actually,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, because I had the canvas flipped and I was just rotating it. I guess when you
Oh,
screen share, that doesn't show. That's that's interesting.
but that's okay. It's still very clear. So
Ah, I just want to reply to a friend, Panzer on Facebook, Panzer Optica. He's leaving some comments. So thanks a lot. He says he really likes my work. Thanks, I appreciate that. And his genre is Afrofuturism. That's a pretty cool genre. I, I don't know if I read anything Afrofuturism, but there was this novel. I think it's called The Golden City or something. It has to do with like VR um, and I think it was based in South Africa. I don't know if that's a kind of Afrofuturism or not, but it's a cool kind of intersection of different things you don't usually see together. All right. Oh, I'm gonna check in with Ed. Oh yeah, okay.
yeah, I don't know. It's just trying to make a bug into a mechanical bug. It looks like some kind of thing that kind of like pierces through you or something dangerous.
Ouch.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
it's good. We're just this is just kind of like it doesn't matter if you like it or not. The result is just loosening up and getting your juices flowing. I mean, it's for most people, for most of at least people I know, is you don't really get a chance to be silly too often because you gotta do proper things for work or school. So this is a good time to just be silly and not worry about the the result, right? The quality or whatever, right? And you gain a lot in that from doing that. All right, I think this is
it's a really cool city.
thanks. Yeah, I'm thinking the windows are always angular, like square and stuff. So why not round windows in the future?
Yeah, round windows look cooler than square ones.
Possibly. Yeah, I've never really seen round windows.
But maybe on cruise ships and stuff, right? You see
Oh,
them.
right. Yeah, those tiny porticos. You're right. Good thinking.
Thank you. Yeah, it's because and also the old diving suits have those cool.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
No, it's because I like steampunk. It's very fun.
And the astronaut suits. What do they call space? Yeah.
Yeah, they're more like domes. Those
Yeah.
they're not like circular and flat.
So round windows are. It's not strictly always like sci-fi looking. It could also look retro.
Yeah, it does give that retro feeling, but especially if you like screw bolts around it.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know what's my point.
Giant boats is. If it's large boats, it's instantly retro. If it's like small boats, then it's industrial, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And no boats is something else, like fantasy or sleek sci-fi or whatever.
Yeah, or maybe like some kind of alien technology uses something else to stick things together.
Yeah, like this Arthur C. Clarke sci-fi. Like it's so advanced, is you can't distinguish it from magic.
Yeah,
And there's some kind of giant solar panel or motorcycle headlight. Yeah, it's a motorcycle headlight now for some reason.
now for some reason my bug turned to orange bulb,
What
which is
did
pretty.
what did your bug become? It's a syringe. Ah, it's a nanobot thing that dispenses medicine or something.
Yeah,
It's like
I,
a anti-corona
yeah,
thingy.
exactly.
It goes around and just kind of like stings you in your sleep, and then goes like, "You're welcome."
Yeah, did that go wrong here? That's like a big anti-corona.
Yeah,
The gold thing. I don't know. It's
yeah, that would be useful right about now. People are panicking.
oh yeah, I mean, there's always something to panic about, and I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but it's when you want to draw, you can't think about stuff like that. You let it come out in the drawing.
Yeah,
I mean, I hope they find a cure for it.
sorry, what's that?
I hope they find like a kind of vaccine for it soon.
Yeah, Me too. Same here.
Do we have much time left? Or
Oh, I think we're pretty
past it?
much past the time limit, pretty much. But yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, this has been fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I would have never thought if you had asked me for this that I was gonna draw a syringe heel foot uh,
Yeah,
that has four wings.
yeah, yeah. That's a good thing about this. You just you get to surprise yourself a little bit.
Yeah, so cool. So annoying.
Um, let's see what else have we got. We got a bug. We've got
Oh yeah,
a,
the other thing
a
was
portrait. Actually, can you
uh,
check on my screen and see if it's? Oh, actually, no, it's fine. I got it. I got it. No worries. All right, so I'll just put these things on a page so we can have like a little summary for later if we want to look.
oh okay, I can do the same thing.
Yeah. So let's do one more. Let's do something else.
Sure.
Do you want to try a different game maybe?
Sure. Yeah. Um,
So how about this? Like you secretly think of an object, and I'll think of an you think of a noun, I think of an adjective, and then without looking at each other's screen, we write it down. So you write the noun and the scribble. I write the adjective and the scribble, and then we have to make a drawing that incorporates both the noun and the adjective. How's that?
uh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Do I write it? Do I have to write it down like somewhere?
Yeah, you write it on the page on top, like on top of the page, and then you do your scribble down here. So you write
Oh,
noun, scribble, and I write adjective and scribble, and then we we draw each other's scribble using the prompts.
okay. Sure. So yeah, because I thought we shouldn't see it, but we should.
No, we should see it.
Okay. I
It's
don't know why I thought we shouldn't see it.
it's fine. Okay,
But
so give me a minute. I'm thinking. I'm trying to be original here.
me too. Me too. Um,
Oh, if you want to get fancy, we can also do a verb, but maybe just start easy, simple for now. This is like our first test run, right?
yeah, um, I'm gonna choose something.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna say. You know what? That's difficult. I think, but not too much. Plastic. Plastic. Mine now.
Plastic.
Yeah.
Wow, that is. I didn't see that coming.
Me neither.
uh. Okay.
I was gonna say metal, but then I
Yeah.
looked at next to me and I saw a plastic bowl, and I was like, we never say plastic. Why not? It's all around us. So that's I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So then my prompt is vacuic. Is that even a? Is that how you spell that?
I don't know what that means.
I think I Sorry, I'm sorry. I hope no language majors are watching this. It's vacuous.
Oh yeah.
Vacuous. So it has the quality of a vacuum.
Oh okay. Okay. That makes
Vacuous.
sense.
And so the our prompt is officially
Yeah.
vacuous plastic.
Okay.
All right.
So now I scribble.
Yeah. Now do the scribble.
So like we're gonna create something that's a vacuum and needs a, and then not a vacuum, but has some vacuum
Well,
properties.
it has some quality of being a vacuum or like yin vacuum or however you want to use interpret those words. I mean, that's up to you, right?
Sure.
You can really stretch that too. You know, if you can make up a story on why, if you drew a hamster, you can justify why a hamster is a vacuous piece of plastic,
Yeah. Yeah.
then you can get away with that.
Yeah. I guess the more original, the better, right?
Yeah, I mean it's whatever you can have fun with.
Cool. So now do I print screen?
Yeah, let me put it. Actually, do you want it? Yeah, no, I'll put it this way so you get the most amount of resolution. Here you go.
Okay. Screen. The yeah. So did you print screen as well?
No, give me a sec. Okay, show me what you got. Oh, here we go. 1 second. All right, I got it. And
Okay.
and just to switch things up a little bit, I'm gonna use some kind of I'm gonna use like a bigger brush just to see what would happen. You know, it could backfire. It could be like hard to manage or something. But you you never know, right?
Yeah, it could create something like very original.
Yeah. All right. So let's go. Vacuous classic Foley. I don't know. Um,
Wow, plastic made it difficult.
yeah, no kidding, right? But actually, it could just be. I mean, anything can be made of plastic.
Right?
You know what? I see something. Oops. Don't layer.
Hmm.
Okay, so what I got is some kind of like living plastic bag that's shaped a little bit like a jellyfish. So like
Ah,
it's
yeah.
one of those like sea pollution bags things that it, I don't know, because of some chemicals or radioactive spiders it became sentient.
Yeah.
So it's like swimming around the sea and catching all kinds of crap with its tendrils.
So it's kind of like a jellyfish, right? So it has tentacles
Yeah,
going
yeah,
out
it
of it.
has its like tendrils and it's catching. It's like an ocean cleanup. It's plastic elemental basically.
That's so cool.
It seems like elemental is the theme today.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, since it's we're using elements and creating stuff about them, so yeah, they're probably gonna be called elements.
yeah, plastic elementals is catching things like this beer for those like beer ring things
Hmm.
and croc discarded croc slippers and stuff like that. But it has a ice. It has bottle caps, maybe. Yeah, sure. Mm, um, how do you draw a croc?
Crocodile?
No, like a croc slipper.
Oh, oh, uh, oh yeah. It's kind of like a bean was a part of it.
Oh
Like
yeah,
of
it's basically like a huge bean.
yeah, it was holes in it.
Do you know that? I live in Croatia, right?
Mm. Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah,
Slavic people invented crocs like a long time ago.
yeah. It's like wooden thing.
Yeah, they make it out of wood. It's great. It's very. I think it's quite popular among like grannies and stuff here, and they call it klumpus. It
Yeah,
has
I know
a. I just
what
find that
they call
name.
it,
I find that name just so funny. Klumpus.
but that's kind of like the sound effect.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm thinking. They named it how it sounds, like clump, clump, clump. Hmm.
And they wear the white thing on their heads.
The handkerchief?
Yeah, probably they call it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a name for that, but I just call it a handkerchief. Yeah, it's how to, if you ever want to cosplay a Slavic grandma, just do the handkerchief thing. You're good.
Uh, and the clumpers. They call them in French sabot.
Sabot?
Yeah, I think.
Huh. Okay, it's not as funny as Klompe,
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
but that's fine. Not that everything can be as funny as Klompe.
that's pretty high standard.
Alright, some soy sauce bottle. I think statistically there must be a lot of soy sauce bottles in the sea just because
Yeah,
there's so many Asian people.
because also they everybody buys those soya bottles. Try them everywhere. Yeah.
Sorry, you cut out a little bit again.
Oh, no, I was saying yeah. Also, you find them everywhere. Those soya bottles. Those they have like a unique shape. It's like like whenever you see that shape, you know it's like that soya bottle, right?
Yeah, the Kiko Man shape.
Mm.
Maybe a football. So those things are not really plastic, are they? That's fine.
Well, well, it could be a cheap one. Be made out of plastic. The
Oh
real
yeah,
one, no.
that's true. Yeah, there's a basketball. There's also athletic plastic elemental. You know what? It's actually a raincoat. I think that's what it used to be.
I just had an idea, but I'm not gonna tell you about it.
Oh yeah, you want to be a surprise?
Yes.
Okay, when am I gonna? So when will you tell me?
Well, in the end of the exercise, I mean, you could also probably figure it out eventually on your own. But I'm gonna tell you at the end of
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
okay. I will not peek. Then
That's
I
fine.
like a bit of suspense.
Uh, as I was doing, like, oh
All right, this is better. It's a raincoat now. Just going around catching stuff. Hmm. So give me something else. Ed,
Hmm. Something else like
something,
to.
some other plastic pollution I can throw in here.
Oh,
A bucket? Bucket's always good.
bucket. You could. I don't know. Some sardines or like some fish skeleton.
Oh, that's gruesome. Yeah, but also realistic.
I mean, yeah, like maybe you could do like a cartoon version of skeleton fish.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, this is. I'm not going for realism on this. That's for sure.
Yeah, like skeleton fish could look funny. And a human skeleton has a funny expression. Look at it. It's
It
always
that
smiling.
that it does, because a dead person knows something that we don't.
Yeah.
Like one of those anatomical skeletons, a plastic skeleton. That's quite symbolic.
Oh, the one you buy on.
Yeah, yeah, or for like anatomy study or something. But all right, I'm good with this as a fun short exercise. So am I allowed to peek it?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Cool.
I was just my idea was I was just drawing the
Oh,
thing and suck the that thing you were drawing.
oh no.
Yeah. So I drew it in front
So
of
this
like
is one of those like big fish eat small fish type situations.
yeah, it's no, it's like a huge plastic submarine.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know why I went like that. Yeah, I
Hmm.
guess
Is
I should have
is
explained
it?
it.
It's like some kind of post-apocalyptic future where all you've got left is plastic, so everything must be made out entirely of plastic. So
Yeah,
then you
yeah,
got this. It's like Waterworld, but even worse, dirtier.
yeah. Or maybe the guy that built that ship lives in a huge island of plastic in the middle of the ocean. Yeah,
Oh right, yeah, yeah. Mis those like legendary floating islands,
yeah.
trash islands.
And he his the plane crashed. Scientist.
Oh god. So he made. Is it Doctor something? He's gonna be a villain from the next, like the 17th Avengers sequel from now on.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
Doctor Trash, or it's the French doctor, Doctor Garbage.
Garbage. Yeah. Or
How do you say garbage in French? You should know, I think.
garbage in French.
Yeah.
What? I should know this.
No, I mean you live in Montreal, right? Or
Yeah, and I speak French. I mean, and all that. Poubelle. Oh my god. Poubelle. It's poubelle. But poubelle is the trash can, man.
did I stump you now?
Yeah, a little bit. uh, but no, I think it's poubelle. Yeah, no, it's poubelle because
Poubelle.
when
Okay.
I think there are other words as well. That's the one.
All right. Learn something new today. Something proper. Okay. That's. I don't have much time to play around today, so
Do
I
you
think
mind if I? Yeah, sure.
uh, yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying, can we like try the idea about the character thing and switch between them? Like do that one
Yeah,
last
sure.
game.
So okay, give it to me again. A quick
Sure.
recap.
So I was imagining like we would start by like ramen hand. We don't have to switch in the beginning. I create some kind of character, and you create some kind of landscape.
Using the
and then
same sketch, same uh, doodle, right?
uh, yeah, we could use the same doodle, but my idea was like to switch like in the middle of it, like
Ah, oh, so like
and then
it's like polish the turd. So we sketch like a few minutes.
yeah, but then we can do whatever we want to each other's work. So like you could like
Yeah, yeah,
or well, I was thinking my original idea would be like then you take the basic character that I drew and then you turn it
into something totally not a character or totally different.
because you were drawing the city, so you turn the character and I turned the city
Yeah.
character or character or something.
All right. Sounds good. You want to start a new one then,
Uh,
or use
yeah.
this? Yeah, let's do a new one.
So we, how do we start it? Do you think we start on one doodle?
Excuse me. Yeah, let's do the same doodle. Do you want to have the honors?
No, you should have the
Yeah,
honor. I like
I-
your doodle.
no, it's after a few days, I won't remember whose doodle was whose. But sure, doesn't matter. I'll do it. All right. So, mm, sometimes I like to do this thing where I terminate a line on another line, so you might trick your eyes into seeing depth or overlap.
Mm. And you're using that add-on that makes like a brush, right?
No, I'm just using a regular brush right now.
Oh, okay, because on my screen it looks like the line and the cursor. There's a difference in them. It's like this. So I thought maybe.
No, that's just lag. I don't. For some reason, I have a bit of lag on here.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any add-on or smoothing. It's weird.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. But that's all right. I can deal with it. Okay,
Cool.
so
So
let's. Yeah.
mm,
So what am I doing? You assign me
so
the.
now you wanna do a city, right? Out of it, like for like 4 minutes, let's say, like because we don't want to go into details. We're just gonna do a foundation, and I'm gonna create like a character out of my same scribble.
All right, deal.
And in let's put some time. Like now it's 4:20,
Let's do
right?
5 minutes. 5 minutes each, or something.
Yeah, 5 minutes, and then we switch. Okay.
All right, deal. Let's go. You got it right. The cap.
Yeah, I just got
Cool.
it.
And this time I also try something new where I will draw straight on the sketch, and I'm allowed to like erase the parts and use whatever like. How's that?
Oh, okay.
Just to switch things up.
Yeah,
All
straight
right.
on sketch.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I mean, you do how you like, but I'm gonna do it on the sketch.
I'm gonna see if I think about it. That's what I see. I just couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
What you're doing, you put it on directly. I have
Gosh.
to.
Oh yeah, I mean, you do it however you like. I'm just um, it just came to me in the moment, so I thought, why not? I've got a waterfall here.
Now time is a bit tight. Like
Oh,
2 minutes.
time's gonna be a bit tight if I keep doing little scribbles like that.
I should focus on not getting.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught in the too much small details if it's gonna be
I
quick.
like this exercise. It's making me focus
Oh yeah,
on something.
yeah, you learn to prioritize a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, like see where you have hang-ups, like what kind of things get you stuck sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a great exercise, great game. You learn all kinds of stuff, and it's super fun.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Well, I'm just this one good thing about this is I can just erase whole batches of it and go like, I don't need this. I make the rules.
Yeah.
Correction, remake the rules. But you're easygoing. You're not gonna try to make my life difficult, right?
Nope. No, I don't think so. About
Yeah, I appreciate that. This is
that's because of course at the end of it, also bring new things out of the goal. Brains growing.
oh man, this your audio really cuts out quite a bit sometimes. Because like the last sentence, I only caught one or two words.
Oh man, I'm sorry. It's just
No, it's okay. It's just a connection.
it's just like I was saying, like brainstorming for growing, like what we're doing now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's really not about the drawing at all. It's just a kind of brain loosening
Yeah.
activity.
How much time though?
It's 24, so one more minute. I'm gonna draw some windows so that you know these are supposed to be buildings. Or are they ships? Could be both. Why not both? It's one of my favorite sayings. Whenever there's a question of this or that, why not both?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, good solution for a lot of uh, supposed problems.
Especially when you're creating stuff in CAD, like add as you want. It's not gonna you're not gonna go have to actually.
Oh man, sorry, I couldn't catch that at all. It was so cut out.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. It's not like you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, but I should look into that thing. Something about audio.
Yeah, maybe we can get that sorted if you give that a shot. Maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Okay, I think that's time. I think it's been 5 minutes. But
Yeah.
are
So
are
now,
you good?
yeah. No, I don't know if that's considered cheating because I don't know if you can see the basics.
I'm gonna look right now. All right. Yeah.
So that's the thing you sent me, and then the character is like,
Oh,
uh,
totally, man. You can do however you like.
all right,
I mean,
okay,
this is like in my mind. If I draw a dot and you use that as an eyeball and you drew like a whole dragon or something,
yeah,
for me that's fine. There's no problem with that.
all right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rah. Actually, that's not really a dragon, but whatever.
Flying,
It's a cockatrice. It's a chicken
like
dragon.
it's like the combination of a phoenix and a chicken or a
A,
dragon.
a fekin.
Okay, so now we should
Now we
what?
switch. Okay, so you take mine.
Okay,
You can
sure.
do with this ficken however you like. You don't need to use it,
Oh,
but you can.
I'll
It's there available for you if you wish.
find some. Okay, I'm just gonna zoom in so for you as well. And one second.
Okay, let me know when you've got it.
So now I have it, and
Okay, but now put yours on screen for me. So what?
mm,
I need to make a building out of this. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. All right.
yeah, but you use it as a foundation. And
Yeah,
build on
yeah.
top.
Right.
Yeah. So you're all set?
Mm-hmm. 5 minutes, you say, huh?
Yeah. Unless you always think the final stage is a bit more complicated, we can give it 10 minutes. But it's also about how much time you got left.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I'm fine with 5 minutes.
okay.
Yeah, because I think if you take longer, you tend to end up just detailing or polishing,
Too much.
and
Yeah.
that's really not the point, right, of the game. So
That's true. Oh wow. That's so cool. That's really cool.
you
Uh,
looking at me,
no, I'm looking at
like
your
the building.
detail, and I'm trying to create characters as well, and it's just really cool. I mean,
Yeah, I like this guy too. He's got lots of like nice shapes here that I can use.
cool. It looks gonna look way more interesting. Okay.
Oh, what's going on here?
Uh, I'm finding. I found three characters so far standing next to each other.
Nice. I like the frog. Is that a frog face or no? It's one of those
Uh,
fish, right? The like mud skippers. I love those things.
yeah, there's like a snail on top of a thing that
Oh, it's a
very
snail, right?
not
Great.
exactly determined. Yeah, the top thing, yeah, is a snail.
Love it. Love a good snail, especially
I
one
don't
that
know.
has a mustache.
Remember yeah. Remember also the other day when I drew that drawing, I also drew a snail.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, snail is also like features quite comes up for me a lot. I somehow just love the shape of it. Really fun and the face.
yeah, and the whole mood of the snail is kind
Yeah,
of like
like very chill and
yeah.
relaxed. Yeah, I'm not so sure what's going on with this city here, but that's probably all right. Hmm. Okay, we've got some Cambridge.
And I don't know if you still have time for another game, but if you don't, next time we should also switch. Like we should like play one next game. We do the same game, but I'll do the environment
Oh yeah,
character.
yeah, I'm down for that. But yeah, maybe not today. Today I've got
Yeah,
some other
sure.
things to do after this. But yeah, next time we'll switch.